Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sarah and I'm 23 years old. I would say the bulk of my channel is on health and wellness. Honestly, I have to say, trying to better yourself and work on your health and wellness is something that doesn't come easy to all of us, right? Like, we all struggle a little bit in kind of the wellness category. I feel like we are taught from a young age to focus on our health through some sort of activity like gym. When we were in school, you know, we had those physical fitness tests, things like that. But now it's kind of put upon yourself, and you always see things like commercials or advertisements on like exercising, diets, fads, things like that. But it's definitely something that you have to constantly work at. And I feel like we can all be better versions of ourselves. So the main theme, I would say, or should I say majority of my videos, is based on my weight loss journey. Now, if you've been a part of this journey, or maybe you've seen like a video about me talking about it, it's been something that's been a part of my life for a long time. I would say though, when I was 17, 18 and I went to college, that's when I gained bulk of my weight, and then I kept yo-yoing back and forth since then. So now that I'm trying to lose the weight, I have hit some bumps in the road. So actually, this is my week 5 and 6. I'm kind of behind on these updates, so that's why I'm trying to pair them by every 2 weeks. So this way, it'll be a little bit easier. So what had happened during those weeks is that New Jersey lost power. So that was really unfortunate. We lost power, and our fridge and freezer had all this food that had to be eaten. So unfortunately, that's what I had to do with, of course, my family. So like, we ate all the ice cream we had. We started preparing all the different meals. So that was kind of tough because I was trying to stay away from certain foods, and we are not a waste family. We don't throw things away. So we tried to eat all the things we could eat, and because of that I was eating a lot and I wasn't counting calories. And because those days that we were doing that, I then strayed from the path. Then I noticed that I did not lose any pounds that week, and then the following week I was kind of down on myself and I gained a pound. So that's quite annoying. I mean, that's not what you want, right? But you really have to put things in perspective. Honestly, there's always going to be ups and downs with any weight loss journey. You're going to have better days or better weeks, I should say, where you are losing the weight. And then there are going to be some times that you plateau, and others you might unfortunately gain a few pounds. So throughout all of this, I've really gained a better sense on how I want my weight loss journey to go, and also a lot of patience. So I think we all know that it's so much easier to gain weight than it is to lose it. And it's kind of like I'm changing my entire lifestyle. So I just know that it's going to take time, and I'm just a work in progress. I'm not gonna get there overnight. And so slowly seeing my weight fluctuate or lessen and then recently increase is definitely something that I'm a little bit sensitive about, and I think a lot of us are, because we're so impatient. And now I'm in a better place where I understand that I really have to be kind of strict about it. So does that mean that I am going to continue my journey? Of course, but I just need to kind of lock down. And what I mean is, basically, when I first made that video where I was saying, I talked about my plan, my journey, I had thought that was it. Like, I'm starting it, I'm committed, I'm keeping myself accountable, I'm, created this channel for that purpose. And I feel like I wanted to believe in that. I wanted to make it so that was the case, but it really wasn't. I wasn't giving it 100%. I wanted to be like, how do I say it? Like, I was psyching myself out and thinking that I was, But I have to say, I had moments where I was snacking, I was having moments where I was eating late, I wasn't doing intermittent fasting, and then when we lost power, I fell off the wagon a little bit. So now more than ever, I know that I need to lose the weight. I have my upcoming like wellness checkup, my physical, and I know that I don't want, when they always do, you know, like lab work tests, and I don't want them when they check my hemoglobin A1C, which is to see if you have diabetes or not, I don't want my number to be diabetic, you know, because there's like a normal range, a pre-diabetic, and diabetic range, and I don't want to be there. So this is more than ever because I don't know, I want to be healthy, I want to be the best version of myself, I want to look good, I want to feel good. So I'm moving forward, and I'm just going to pick up the pace and try to do one meal a day. So before I was doing intermittent fasting and calorie counting, which is great to monitor and see how much calories you're having, and also to make sure you're not eating, you know, too late, too early, stuff like that. Now that I've done that for a few weeks, I feel like I need to mix it up. Now, I don't know if I want to do something drastic. Did I say Jurassic, like Jurassic Park? No, I don't want to do something drastic. And I don't know, I don't want to go like keto or, I don't know, low carb diet, not yet at least. So what I'm gonna do is do this one meal a day. So one meal a day is when you eat in one sitting. So it's not just like having one sandwich. It's like you have your fruit, you have your main meal, you have whatever you want to drink, all in one sitting until you get really full, and then you don't eat for the rest of the day. Now, I've seen a lot of people talk about this like through their YouTube videos, and a lot of people have found success in this way. And I realized that when I'm full, I don't want to eat anything and I'm not tempted. So if I schedule my day around that meal and maybe the late early afternoon or something, I feel like that could last the whole day. And also drink a lot more water. I think if I incorporate a lot more water, I won't want to, I don't know. I feel like dehydration is a big issue, and a lot of people confuse dehydration and hunger. So I feel like also if you're hungry and you drink water, that kind of fills your stomach for a bit. So I'm gonna try that. So that's kind of the update. I really wanna keep this short and just to let you know, because I am, like I said earlier, a little behind on them. But yeah, it was crazy. We literally had a hurricane. It was just a weak storm, honestly. And so that was a little frustrating how that had happened, and we lost power and everything in the summertime. But I guess it is kind of hurricane season, so there's that. Anyways, thank you for watching. And if you have any tips or if you've tried one meal a day, let me know. And just know that like there's always going to be bumps on the weight loss journey, and even if you plateau or you gain a pound or two, just know that it's, you know, the long run. There will be like moments, but not to zero in on that. Just know that that's just part of the process. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.